Okay, so we're going to look at simple interest formulas. There's two formulas that you need to be aware of for simple interest. The first is that the interest, just the amount that you owe in addition to the balance, is the principal times the rate times the time. Typically, the rates are given as annual rates, and so time is in years. Although in specific problems, you may be given rates that are per month or per day or whatever, and then your time should be in a corresponding unit, so in months or years. The example we're going to look at is in years because that is the most common way that this is used. And then there's a second one that gives you the future value. A is that future value, the amount in the account after the amount the interest has accumulated, and that's the principal times 1 plus rate times time. And this is just derived from adding the interest to the principal. All right, so here we have an example problem. Suppose that you borrow $750 at 8% simple interest for 2 years. How much interest are you charged? And then after that, we want to find out how much money do you have to pay back. So I've set up a table here with everything properly labeled so that it's very easy to follow. The principal is the amount of money that you're borrowing in this case. So we're going to put $750 in this cell. The rate is 8%. So you can enter this as a percent in Excel or as a decimal. Time is in years, since this is given, that's the assumption that we generally make. So this is 2 years. Interest is, we're going to just calculate that the interest is principal times rate times time. So principal times the rate times the time. So we're going to owe $120 additional dollars. And then finally, the future value, we can calculate directly from this formula, or we can just add the interest to the principal. And in fact, if I go through and I calculate this formula, I should get the same amount. Principal times 1 plus rate times time gives me the same amount of money. So how much interest are you charged? You're charged $120. And how much money do you have to pay back at the end of 2 years? It's $870.